training day. Now I've been getting a lot of emails from you as of recent for more recipes that you can use on this transformation. So we're going to go back to my kitchen and I'm going to cook up a storm for you. Good morning and welcome back to my kitchen, where I'm going to show you 3 more recipes that you can include in your transformation. The first recipes I'm going to show you is Spanish rice and taco meat. So I have the ingredients right here, and what we're going to start off with is just heating up 2 tablespoons of olive oil I have here in a saucepan. We're just going to warm that up for a few seconds, and we're going to add to that a cup of rice. I have some jasmine rice here, and what we'll do is just pour that in and mix that in with the olive oil, and we're going to brown the rice. Okay, now this is a beautiful golden brown color, as you can see here. I've been stirring this for about 8 minutes now. So now I'm ready to add the water, which I've got 1 3/4 cups here. And what I'm going to do is grab hold of the saucepan lid here and shield myself, because the saucepan's hot and I don't want it to splash on me. Beautiful. Okay, so I'll just stir that in a little. Okay, so we've got the water in there. It's starting to heat up. So now we can add the ingredients. What I have is a teaspoon of cumin and a teaspoon of salt. So that can go in. And we also have a 1/4 cup of onion flakes. Now you can add this, or you can dice up some bell peppers or some onions, but this is nice and easy. And we got an 8-ounce tin of tomato sauce here as well. Okay, and then we can just stir that in. What we're going to do, the last thing I'm going to do, is add in just a few shakes of pepper. Just to give it some more flavor. I'll just stir that in. And then I'm going to turn the heat way down and allow that to simmer for 14 minutes. So you need to put the lid on the saucepan, and whilst that's simmering, we can start with our taco meat. So we have the taco meat right here, and then I'm going to get some Pam out just to make sure that the taco meat doesn't stick. Just a little spray there. And then we can add in all the meat and then just spread it out throughout the pan, just to make sure that it all cooks evenly. Okay, so I've had the taco meat cooking now for about 5 minutes. And what I like to do at this stage, as you can see, the juices and the fat has started to rise. So what's a good idea to do around this time is just pour it into a strainer, just give that a quick shake to get rid of any excess, and then pour it back in. And it's nice and dry now, and we can put it straight back on the heat. Just let that brown for another minute. So now we're ready to put 1 packet of regular taco seasoning that you can just buy at the store. We'll just add that on like so, and then just stir that in. That smells good. So I'm just checking the timer here. It's 14 minutes. So I'm going to take the rice off here, off the simmer, and just let that cool down for 10 minutes. And this is great timing because the taco meat's finished too. So I'm just going to pour that into a serving bowl. Okay, that smells great. So while the Spanish rice is cooling down there for 10 minutes, I'm gonna make a beautiful dessert for you can have to satisfy your cravings. So, this is what I use. I use the Optimum Nutrition Casein. This is a nice and thick consistency, and it's a slow release protein, so it can really satisfy your hunger and those cravings at the same time. So I'm gonna put 2 scoops of the casein in a bowl. And then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of almonds, just so we can have our fats. And then I'm gonna add a tablespoon of some beautiful blueberries on there as well. So we can have a little bit of carbs there also, and some added taste. And then, and to finish off, what we're gonna do is just put the faucet on there and add some cold water within the pudding. And if you want it a little bit thicker, just don't add too much, but casein is a thick consistency anyway. But if you want it a little bit more watery, obviously you add some more water in there. Just gonna put a little bit more in, and that should be about right. And we'll just stir that in. Okay, so our dessert is finished. And what we're gonna do is just put that in the fridge, let that cool down for about 10 minutes. And then we should be ready to serve up the Spanish rice. Okay, that's ready. That's perfect. Smells beautiful as well. I'm really going to enjoy my food today. Okay, so got that in a serving bowl there. Ready? Okay, so we've got the taco meat, we've got the Spanish rice ready, and we've got the dessert cooling down for 10 minutes in the fridge. So I'm going to change the order of things here, and whilst we've got a few minutes, I'm going to show you a beautiful breakfast you can have in the morning. So, we have protein isolates, we have some oats, and not forget the bowl. So the reason why we go for isolate now in the morning is that it's a fast digesting protein. That's something that you want after 8 hours of sleep. Okay, so we've got that ready. And what we're going to add to this bowl first is 1 cup of oats. And then what we're going to do is add about 1 cup of water to that. I'm pretty good at guessing this now, so I'm just going to pour it in straight. And then we're going to put that in the microwave for 2 minutes. Just keep an eye on that, just to make sure that it doesn't spill over the bowl. Okay, so that's 2 minutes. The oats are cooked. So now we can add in 2 scoops of the protein isolate. You can add in a little bit less if you like. And the same goes for the oats. If you find it a little bit filling, you can add like half a cup of oats. And then, to make sure that we get our fats, we can add a tablespoon of almonds in there. And then for my digestive enzymes, I like to add a few pieces of pineapple in there as well. Add a little bit of fruit. And then we can stir all of this in. Might want to add a little bit more water to this now, as it is a thick consistency. Okay, so there's breakfast done, which is perfect if you're like me, not too keen on oats, but love chocolate. Put the chocolate protein powder in there, that's a beautiful breakfast. Okay, so now that's done, we can get the dessert out. It's been in the fridge for around 10 minutes now. Beautiful. One little thing that I like to do with a dessert is eat it with a teaspoon, so it lasts a little bit longer. So there's our dessert there. And obviously, we've got the beautiful Spanish rice that I'm gonna start eating in about the next half hour. And we've got the taco meat there, and that was all cooked in about 20 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed these quick and easy and tasty recipes. But tomorrow, I want you to come back to the office and I'm going to get you ready for another training day, which is going to be back and biceps.